Freddy is a grand old narrow gauge engine and is respected by all the engines. When he was young, he was known as Fearless Freddy of the Hills. He could go up hills faster than any other engine. One morning, he picked up his passenger train.
"Freddy," said his driver, "we're going to have to go up a hill today." "Okay," said Freddy.
Freddy doesn't like going up hills now because he can't go up them like he used to. At last the passengers boarded and they left. Freddy came towards the hill.
"Here we go," he said.
"Oh, bother!" said Freddy. He could barely make it up the hill, and his valve started to leak steam.
"I'm not gonna make it," he said.
He barely made it up the hill. Then he arrived back at the engine sheds. "What's the matter, Freddy?" asked Madge. Freddy told Madge about the hill.
"Why can everyone else do things they've always been able to do, and I can't go up hills anymore? I used to be Fearless Freddy of the Hills, but now I'm just Freddy."
"Tell you what," said Madge, "be Fearless Freddy. Tomorrow charge a hill like you've never charged one before."
"Thank you, Madge. I will do that tomorrow."
The next day Freddy headed for the hill. He charged it, then there was trouble, and Freddy just stopped.
"What's happened to me?"
said Freddy. His driver looked all over him to see what was wrong.
"Oh no," said his driver. "You've burst all your valves, and I think there's something wrong with your wheels."
Just then Freddy rolled down the hill.
"Your brake pipes must be busted as well." "Oh no," said Freddy. "I'm for the scrapyard now for sure."
Then Rusty arrived to take him to the sheds.
"Are you okay, Freddy?" said Rusty.
Then Rusty pushed him back to the sheds. Scar Louie had heard what had happened.
"Are you okay, Freddy?"
Then the thin controller arrived with a feather. And the feather looked all round Freddy, and then spoke to the thin controller.
"Freddy, you need a lot of new parts, and they are very dear, and I only have half the money. Unless someone gets the other half, I'll not be able to repair you." "But sir, what if we put money buckets at stations, and the passengers can put in money for 'em, like a charity?" "Yes," said the thin controller, "but that would take a long time, and it's going to take at least a couple of months to repair Freddy. And there is a credit crunch on at the minute." "Well, it's better than nothing,"
Scar Louie said to himself. "It's all my fault," said Madge. "I'm sorry. I shouldn't have told you to charge that hill."
"Don't worry, Madge. It wasn't your fault. You were only trying to help."
"I tell you what, Freddy, I'll see what I can do." Then Madge raced away. Madge met Emily at a crossing. "Freddy's in trouble," said Madge, and told Emily what had happened. "Oh dear," said Emily. And then Emily told Boko. And then Boko told Thomas. And Thomas had an idea. Thomas told the fat controller all about what had happened to Freddy.
"Thomas, take me to Crovan's Gate at once."
"No problem, sir," said Thomas. And they rushed away. "There you go, sir."
"Duncan, will you take me to the engine sheds, please?" "Sure, that'll be no problem."
Then the fat controller spoke to the thin controller.
"Good news, Freddy,"
said the thin controller.
Sir Topham Hatt is gonna lend us the other half of the money to buy the parts we need to fix you. Rusty is gonna take you to the repair yards later on. Oh, thank you, sir,
said Freddy. Then Rusty arrived. After a couple of months, the day came for Freddy to return home. All the engines came to see him. Then they all heard a familiar chuffing sound. Freddy rolled in. Glad to see you back, said Peter Sam. How do you feel?
I feel like a young engine again. I haven't felt as good in years.
All the engines cheered for fearless Freddy of the hills.